You ever read something and you're like, that was so good. I'm kind of sure I know what it means. And even if I'm not really sure what it means, it deeply has impacted me. That's what I was doing the other day. I was reading through the Fellowship of the Ring. This is my third reading through it. And I was reading on the chapter Farewell to Lorien. And I read something that kind of stopped me in my tracks. Like, I've read it before. You've read it before. But this time, on the third reading, it just hit me different because I'm in a different place of life. So I want to read it to you and talk quickly about it. It is at the end of the chapter when they had just received the gifts from Galadriel. The company had just received the gifts from Galadriel, and they're on the boats down the stream, the Anduin, and they're flowing away. And this is Gimli talking to Legolas. Let me just read it to you. Let me unpack some of my thoughts and see if I understand what's happening here. Tell me, Legolas, why did I come on this quest? It's Gimli talking. Little did I know where the chief peril lay. Truly Elrond spoke, saying that we cannot foresee what we might meet upon our road. Torment in the dark was the danger that I feared, and it did not hold me back. But I would not have come had I known the danger of light and joy. Now I have taken my worst wound in this parting, even if I were to go this night straight to the Dark Lord. Alas for Gimli, son of Glóin. And this is Legolas' response. Nay, said Legolas, alas for us all, and for all that walk the world in these after days. Catch this. For such is the way of it, to find and lose, as it seems to those whose boat is on the running stream. Whoa, that's crazy. The danger of light and joy. Gimli is thinking here, and he said, I wish I would have known the peril that we were up against, not facing the Dark Lord Sauron. He said, I could go there right now. What I didn't realize was the pain I was going to feel when I found something beautiful and had to leave it. The pain that I was going to feel when I experienced true light and I had to go back into darkness. And I think that is so just apropos to our experience as humans who really want to love and be loved. But there's a danger here that Tolkien is talking about. The same danger when Tolkien says is the danger of light and joy is the danger we feel in love. Why? Because love is dangerous, because it puts us at a vulnerable place where if we're going to have real love, we risk the reality of rejection. There is no love without the presence and reality of rejection. If you make someone love you, then it's not really love. And so to have the possibility of love means to have the possibility of rejection. And that's a risk. That's a danger that Gimli says is far worse than just facing the Dark Lord Sauron. And I think that's so beautiful that there is a danger in light and joy, to find something and then lose it. But I would rather be able to experience the light and the joy and the love, knowing I might not taste it when I go on, might not have the same experience, might have to give up that thing or that person or that relationship. But the danger is worth it because the beauty of light, joy, and love is that much greater. Even if it has to go through my hands for a season, I can find another experience of light and joy and love. And so I think how amazing that Tolkien, at the end of this chapter, end of this story, before it wraps up into the next story, The Two Towers, we have one of the main characters of the Fellowship thinking as a warrior, not about the darkness of the Lord Sauron, but the kind of despair that comes with grabbing something so beautiful and then having it slip through his hands. And of course, that was Galadriel and Lorien to him, which he didn't think was going to be beautiful in the beginning. And so I just think, man, there's so much in these stories that we can learn and talk about. And maybe for you, you have experienced the danger of light and joy. You have tasted something so beautiful. You've been in an amazing relationship. You've experienced the beauty of something, but you had to leave it. You had to let it go. And that makes you appreciate it even more. May that encourage you on your journey. Till next time. Peace.